Ooh, man, that pizza had a little bit of pepper flakes on it. What's going on, guys? Dude, guys, I'm back, baby. We are so back. We are so back, man. Guys, how's everyone doing, man? I have not streamed in a hot minute. Dude. It's good to be back, bro. It is very, very cool to be back at it again with another freaking stream, dude. Like, again, I got some stories. Some shit went down. Oh my god. It was crazy. Dude, this has been like probably one of the coolest and most terrifying experiences. For those of you who have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, myself, Boaz, Boss Man, the GI crew, went along with Lancer Tactical, and we went to MOA show, which is the world's largest airsoft outdoor sports sort of convention that goes on. It happens in Taipei, Taiwan. I went last weekend, and holy crap, dude! Like that, we're gonna go into it. We're gonna get all into it. We've been posting that all over our social media recently. It's been a trip, dude. Like, it's been an absolute trip. There have been some really, really high points. I will admit there have been some low points to it as well. But you know what? I wouldn't trade that for the world. It was insane. It was absolutely insane, and it felt like it just, like a mile a minute. Like, shit was constantly happening. But yeah, we're gonna get all into that. But we got something special for tonight, guys. Welcome, everyone who is joining in for tonight. What is happening, everyone? How we doing? Let's see, who we got first so far? Let's go live chat right here. Freaking, there we go. Greek Sniper, how do we win? That is a fantastic question. Guys, we have a giveaway going on for tonight where we're going to be giving away a brand new free YouTube unboxing mystery box. The box normally retails for about $179, and we are giving one away tonight to one of you lucky watchers right now. And all you have to do is place a $20 or greater order before 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and that's literally all you have to do. No additional cost of entry, no extra steps. As long as you're watching the live stream and you've placed an order from yesterday till today, 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, you are entered. You have your shot at winning the live stream giveaway, winning that mystery box all for yourself. If you guys want to read the rules all for yourself, I would strongly recommend you do so. I will leave a link to the rules in the live chat for all of y'all to go ahead and check out right now. But yes, that is how you win. You got to make sure that you get your orders in. Also, during the duration of the stream until the deadline of 8:30, I have a promo going on right there. It's the Certified Hood Classic. Of every $50 you spend, will be getting you 2 entries into tonight. So now's the opportunity. If you guys waited, you guys delayed, you guys haven't been paying attention to our social media, well, guess what? Don't worry. We still got you covered. We love you too. We're still offering this promo for anyone that wants to take advantage and really increase their odds of being able to take home that prize for themselves tonight. But yes. Let's see. Hello, everyone. I just hope you like Taiwan. Honestly, I did. I actually thoroughly enjoyed Taiwan a lot. I just wish I had more time to be able to explore, kind of at my own pace. Kind of just go around and just get lost in the city, you know what I mean? It seemed like a really cool place, dude. It seemed like a really, really cool place. I would have loved to have more time to enjoy just free time. But, we were there for work. Thankfully, Boss Man was able to organize quite a few things for us to do once work was over with, being able to go cover us with dinners. Went to a couple different places as well. Very, very cool. Very, very nice of him. Joshua Landers, good to hear from you, man. Hello. Billy Moto, what's up, dog? Matthew, yo, dude, what's up? Dad's always hurt. What's up, dude? Hey, what's going on, dude? James McKenzie, what's up, dude? Victor Montes, hey, yo, Victor, my boy. How was Taiwan? Dude, it was sick. Dude. I'm going to be definitely going into Taiwan a lot more, bro. Airsoft GI, I need help. I plugged in my new Airsoft custom gun, and it started smoking. Creepy Reddit stories. That is very interesting, very concerning. Hopefully you're okay and you are unharmed. Creepy Reddit stories. Here's what I would suggest you do. Shoot us an email. You can also go ahead and message our live chat function on the website. Use the live chat. Make sure to put down your order number. where you ordered the custom gun, that pertains to it, so that we can go ahead and hook you up with a warranty service, bro. All of our custom work does have a warranty, so if you have any issues with anything that went through us, absolutely, we can definitely go ahead and get you covered and help you out as much as possible. You can also go ahead and shoot us an email in the AM. That's going to be PM or AM Pacific Standard Time, of course. Our phone lines are going to be open up at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time till 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So just keep those hours in mind if you want to reach out to us. But again, email is also a very good option. You can also reach out to us via DMs on any of our social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, even our Discord server, which I strongly recommend if you guys are not already a part of. Yeah, that's where it's at, man. That's where the party's at, brother. That's where the party's at. You guys are always getting the first to know whenever stuff happens. Sometimes even some exclusive Discord deals going on. So just saying. Blue Ice Shard 22. Hi, how is everyone? I'm doing great. Blue Ice Shard 22. How are you doing today? Star Taxi 77. Sup, dude? Sup, DJ? What's happening, dog? What's happening? Scott M. Yo, dude. What's up, DJ? Good to see you, brother. Rue Moreno. Hello, hello, hello. Our Swiss 600 says, "One of my to a buddy last time I went to the field, and he ended up snapping the battery connector on the rifle. Do you guys do repairs on those?" We typically can do warranty services on a lot of the stuff, so long as obviously it's within the warranty period. But yeah, that we do offer repair services for pretty much as long as there's parts that exist for the platform. Yeah, we can do it, dude. That ain't no problem. This is you got from us. Okay, yeah. Even if it's not from us, even if you guys have like guns that you guys have never purchased from us, you got from somewhere else. Don't worry, we forgive you. Bring it in shop. If you guys are local, bring it in shop. We can see what we can do. A lot of times, if it's something pretty small and quick, we usually just kind of just do it. We're trying to help you guys out. Here's the thing: we've heard a lot of horror stories. I've had my personal share of bad experiences from other airsoft shops, and like they would immediately do something to try to fix my gun and then be like, okay, that's going to be $120 without even telling me or consulting me what it was that they were doing, so stuff like that. That's not what we're about. That's not what we're about, which we try to be as transparent as possible, but we try to help you guys out as much as possible. And if it's something that, hey, we can more or less help you fix right then and there, we're going to usually do it. Now, obviously, if anything needs to go through our tech department, then absolutely, we will need to go ahead and charge for that, just like anyone else. But yeah, we do our best to make sure that we are as transparent with what it is that we are working with. I want to give a shout out to Cody, who already got himself his qualifying entry right now. Guys, remember, we're only counting orders for tonight's live stream giveaway from yesterday till today, 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard. That is the only orders that we are qualifying. That is the only orders that are going to qualify. It needs to be $20 or more in the subtotal. It needs to be $20 or more in the subtotal. And right now, every $50 that you spend will be getting you 2 entries instead of just the usual 1 into tonight's giveaway. Stephen Skins, please. Hi, hello, hello, hello. Oh, well, I'm broke. Good luck to everyone. No worries, dude. To be fair, that is why we do make the cost of entry for the live stream qualifying for very easy. Back at it again with another live stream. Darwin Jobber, hello. Yes. Justin Wilson, what's up, dude? What's up? Genesis Martinez, hey, yo, dude. How was it wasn't Thailand, it was Taiwan. It was Taiwan. But yes, close. You're very close. You're very close. See here. My friend is looking to get an M4. What do you recommend? He has a budget of $300. There's quite a few different options. Which, speaking of which, guys, if you haven't already, I'd strongly recommend also checking out the new products page. We have been dropping a lot of new stuff, actually, at a pretty regular basis. Like every day, I'm working to try to get as many new stuff listed on the site as much as possible. If you guys haven't been checking it out, recently we actually got in some new BBs, obviously from HK Army. Their new line, Hostile, very, very cool. Some more TMs. More TMs, baby. I know some of y'all have been asking for that. We do have the NGRS AKs that have been added to the site. I know that's been something that people have been asking for, so we definitely wanted to go ahead and satisfy that niche as well. We have some more classic models as well, like the M40A5 and the M870 wood variant. We also have some more HK Army stuff here, the CTS Synapse Flex belts. These are actually really nice quality. These are very, very comfy belts. If you guys were looking for a more colorful, sort of battle belt, maybe kind of leaning more towards the paintball sort of speed QB aesthetic, there you go. You guys will have some options readily available for you from multitude of different colorways as well. Elite Force Trinity High Kappa. This is something new as well that just got added to the site. We'll be talking more about this. I was a little disappointed by this one, but again, still wanted to go ahead and mention it. We do have some more items as well, more TM options, and yeah, for those that if you know, you know. We've been kind of talking about this one, but not really. Like can't because but again, we were finally able to get them in. We were finally able to get them in. We will be doing some stuff with this. We will be doing some stuff with this for sure. Because this has been something that we've kind of hinted at. We've known about this. We couldn't say shit about it because G&G asked us not to. But it's here now. It's here now. We can definitely talk about it. You know, this is something that we're definitely going to be doing some more content with as well. I know some of y'all, I won't say any names, but names rhyme with Schmarkbree. You know who you are, has been asking us about this, and just want to let you guys know it is finally arrived. It has finally arrived to our hands, and we're very happy to receive it. Remember, guys, we have very limited time until we begin the live stream giveaway. 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is the deadline to enter any $20 or greater order. You automatically get qualified into tonight's giveaway, but you got to get that order in before 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're only counting the orders made from yesterday till today, 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard. If you didn't place an order within that time frame, I'm sorry, you're not in this. You're not in this. So make sure to go in and get in this by getting those orders in. But yeah, for a budget of $300, there's a bunch of different options that I would honestly say, especially with a lot of the sales that are going on. Our Black November sales have already started, so there's quite a bit of deals that you can find for yourself, but it really depends on what it is that you are looking for, what sort of aesthetics you like, what performance were you hoping to achieve. Honestly, right now, in all seriousness, if you want the best bang for your buck, I mean, everyone knows what I'm going to say. MGC4, baby. MGC4. Look at that. It's discounted. $267 right now. Just in time for Black November. I'm gonna link the entire MGC4 page for y'all to go ahead and check out. But MGC4 Mark 1 or Mark 2, that's where it's at, baby. MGC4 Mark 1 or Mark 2 is where it is at. Built by Airsofters for Airsofters, of course. I myself am very partial to the Mark II, especially because I got one as a gift from my boy, Airsoft Brewer. Was able to hook me up with a black and bronze one. I love it. I love it so much. It's literally like my favorite AR in my collection. But yeah, man, this thing is fucking sweet. The performance is going to be insane, especially now at that price point of $267. It's going to be very hard to beat. There's not too much stuff out there that's going to be able to offer the same level of performance, range, accuracy, rate of fire, trigger response at that price point. There really isn't anything out there that can really come close to it. Another thing, too, that I would strongly recommend, too, is going to be the R15s, believe it or not. The R15, specifically the Mark II. Ah, come on. Freaking keyboard. R15 Mark II. Yeah, R15 Mark IIs are also discounted by a crazy margin, bro. By an insane amount. Look at that. You can get them for, like, the most expensive one would be, like, what, $262? That's nuts, dude. It's absolutely nuts. And, again, this is going to be the Mark II variation. Receiver group is going to be the same because, again, why change it? Because it's already freaking gorgeous. But, again, you do get the 3 different lengths on. You got the CQB, you have your SBR, and then, of course, you have your carbine length. Now, these are all going to come included with integrated suppressors already on it, so very, very cool. Very uniquely designed handguard on here. Again, I do love the way that this works with a lot of, like, modern lights, flashlights, and, like, pressure pads. It looks really, really good. It's specifically designed for that. It just looks freaking sick, dude. Really screams high-end Gucci civilian AR. You know what I mean? So I really like the aesthetic of those. These are normally 309. Dude, that's crazy. In my honest opinion, if you're debating between the Nebula and the Astra version, get the Nebula one. I'm telling you, I like the Astras. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with the Astras, but Nebulas, man, is hard to beat, dog. It is really hard to beat. Alvin11, good to hear from you as well. Hi, Isaias. Hope you had fun in Taiwan, dude. I did actually. I really did. Yeah, the Mark II should not be discounted. Yeah, for how good it is, it should not be discounted. So it's going to end up changing very, very soon. It's going to end up changing very, very soon. So I would strongly recommend that you get that as well. Strongly recommend you get that before it's too late. Before it is over and the deal ends. There's a lot of stuff, actually, that, like, the deals have applied to, which technically speaking shouldn't have. But I'm just saying, you might want to go on and hop on those before it's too late. Wu Wei, I'm so sorry if that's not how you say your name. I'm literally just going based off eyesight alone. Wu Wei is asking, yo, have you got to play around with the Specna Arms Prime Series a bunch? Was seeing that their website says a barrel 602 and yours 603. What's up? Small change. Honestly, does it really make that much of a difference? No, honestly, it ultimately comes down to the quality of the barrel. Here's the thing. Specna Arms, anyway, is literally coming from the same manufacturer. It's coming from the same damn factories, Lancers anyway, so there is that. Here's what I would say about that. If you're comparing the Specna Primes to, you know, the Gen 4s that have just been released, you know, the Lancer Gen 4s just got released not too long ago. Specna Prime is cool. It has really cool features, of course, like their brushless motor. I'm sorry, dark matter. That's what they call it. Their dark matter motor, right? It's cool, and the 16-1s are nice. But honestly, I would say that for the money, is it worth it? Yes, but I don't know. Like I have a hard time really justifying that when I can easily just get like a Gen 4, especially at the price point that it's at right now. And if I really wanted to, just get a decent brushless motor. You know what I mean? Like it even with that added onto it, it's gonna be more affordable than the Prime series. You know, again, do we end up really using the 16:1 gears to their full extent? Not really, at least not in my opinion. You're welcome to have your opinions on it. I think it's cool, and I have done a lot of range time with it. But to be honest, I'd rather go with the Gen 4. To be honest, I genuinely would rather go with the Gen 4. I think it's definitely a much better deal in my honest opinion. Thomas got himself. Hello. Thomas got himself that entry into tonight's giveaway. Guys, so far only Cody and Thomas have been taking advantage and getting their entries in. You guys need to make sure that you get your entries in before it's too late. Also, we're at 42 congruent viewers and only 19 likes. Guys, you're breaking my heart. You're breaking my heart. You guys got to make sure that you leave a like on the stream. Let me know that you guys want me to continue with these live streams. If you guys want these giveaways to keep happening, make sure to go ahead and show us that you want it to happen. Get your entries in. Make sure to leave a like and share this around with as many people as possible. Star Taxi 77 newbie here. How much to budget towards safety equipment? That is a very good question, Star Taxi 77. For like PPE, plate. I don't know if you would consider plate carriers and chest rig safety equipment. It's not really meant for your safety. It's more so just for carrying your equipment and also looking cool, enhancing your gameplay experience. I would say ultimately depends on how much you want to spend. You know, you can get yourself a solid, a standard paintball mask, right? That's going to be accepted at every airsoft field ever. You can get one of those for like less than $30, and for a lot of people, that's all they really care about, just making sure that they protect, obviously, what's required, their face, their eyes, and sometimes even the ears. A lot of fields do require hard ear protection as well. But if you want to go with maybe something a little more lower profile, something like some nice eye pro, maybe a mesh mask, maybe some type of like comms, or maybe even a mesh mask that offers hard ear protection as well. I would say if you had to budget it, maybe have a budget of about honestly, I would say $60 should be okay. See, I would even say you could probably even go less. You could probably even go less than that. Probably less than $50, to be honest. $40, you could probably get some. I know we have some iPro that's less than $20 that are full ANSI rated. They're great. They work. You know what I mean? I have no problems with them. So yeah, I can't really see why not. It just depends on how much you really want to spend on it. You don't have to go with say a dye mask, for example. But for a lot of people, going with a high-end paintball mask, like a dye, for example, right? Dye, right? Are they expensive? Fuck yeah, they're expensive, especially considering that you can get a cheap paintball mask for $30, right? This is obviously going to be more, but there's a reason for it. The dual plane lens design is freaking insane. It's nutty, dude. The fact that you are having to really struggle to even get a smidge of a speck of a microscopic little bit of fog on there. It's really hard to follow. I've tried, and I can't really do it. You know what I mean? And I'm a sweaty guy. I'm a hot-blooded, sweaty dude, and I can't get a dye to fog, no matter what I do, right? And they're designed for that. They're designed to make sure that they do not fog in the intensity of your game. And that's the whole point, right? And their lenses are interchangeable as well. You can get an i4, you can get an i5. Obviously, they're going to be more expensive, but it's one of those you buy once, you cry once type of deal. But again, some people just don't like the full, face setup. Some people like having, a more, I don't want to say realistic, but kind of, kind of a more, I guess, sort of, we'll say a Milsim approach to it, right? Where you have your mesh mask, you have your iPro, you have your ears, you have your helmet as well. It really just depends ultimately on how much you feel comfortable spending. But honestly, regardless of the budget you have, you can usually find something for yourself. I would say to open up a few options for yourself, I would say maybe hard budget of $100, and you can actually get yourself some pretty good options, and that'll open up a lot of things for you. Foxy Grandpa, hey, what's up, dude? What's up? Good to hear from you. Are you guys doing a Black Friday deal? Technically, Black Friday deals have actually already started. That's why we're calling it the Black November sales, where you can save up to 30% off select products and items. Darwin's Arbiter, thank you for the $2 donations, man. Much appreciated. FG42 and SK. Okay, I can talk about this. So, when I was at the show for MOA, one of the things, I wish I was able to get more pictures of it. I wish I was able to get pictures. I couldn't myself. But one of the things that has been shown off and announced is that SNT guys know the company S&T. We carry a few of their products. S&T announced that they will be carrying an SKS rifle. And the SKS, for those that don't know what an SKS is, I'll pull it up right now. SKS rifle is an SKS, right? Imagine if an AK was in this sort of configuration, more of a traditional rifle body, right? This is what it looks like. Right, this is freaking nuts, dude. This is insane. I've shot the real SKSs before. I've shot several different versions, everything from like your Chinese Norinco to like really built out ones with like the modern like body kits and everything. They're sick. It's like one of my favorite guns like ever, and I'm very happy that they're going to be making an airsoft version. Now, I'm a little hesitant, you know what I mean? It's S&T, so nothing wrong with S&T per se, but I do wish maybe it would have gone to like LCT instead. You know what I mean? Something like that along those lines. I thought it would have been really, really cool. Hell, even if it went to like E&L, I would have been like, oh, hell yeah. You know what I mean? I would have loved that. But, you know, it is going to S&T instead. But you know what? I'm here for it. I haven't had any, again, trigger time with it. I can't really say too much in terms of its quality. It looks fantastic. It looks great. I didn't really see anything wrong with the visual aspect of it. You know, it looked all there. You know, it definitely was a one-to-one replica. But again, performance-wise, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't really know much about, you know, this SKS gun. I hopefully will be able to get some in. We'll be able to do our own testing for it. We'll be able to get some hands-on experience for it. Hopefully it works. But again, I don't know. I have no idea. We'll have to go and wait on that. But there was actually quite a few different things that I saw. When I was there. Some stuff that, unfortunately, you know, we will never be able to make it into the States just due to licensing. And it sucks, dude. It sucks because there's a lot of cool stuff out there, especially in the world of gas blowbacks, that we'll just never see in the U.S. because of stupid copyright and licensing laws, dude. It's very frustrating. Guys, you have 37 minutes before we close out entries into tonight's live stream giveaway for a free YouTube unboxing mystery box for this bad boy. Oh, not that one. My bad. For this one. For the YouTube. Come on. YouTube unboxing mystery box. Again, only one of y'all is going to end up winning this bad boy. Only one of you can win it. Again, this is still a fantastic box for yourself. If you wanted to just order one for yourself, I'd strongly recommend you do so. It's freaking nuts, dude. Literally granting people's wish from the get-go, right? The OG, the one that started it all, right? But you can literally win one for free, and all you got to do, place a $20 or greater order before 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I implore you guys, make sure you don't miss out on this amazing opportunity. I don't want to hear people saying like, oh, why don't everyone? It's because you're not participating. Participate. Let everyone know. Share the word as much as you possibly can. Ooh, Ruben Moreno, that's a great question. Favorite thing you saw at MOA? Okay, some of my favorite things that I saw at MOA is a tough one because there's a lot of cool things. I think though, my favorite thing that I saw is actually not even solely an airsoft gun. No, don't get me wrong. There was a lot of cool stuff that I saw for airsoft guns. I forgot what company it was. There was a gas blowback K1A and K2 rifle. For me, that's awesome because I love platforms that are just not very popular. I love weird stuff. I love unique things. And being able to see, especially in the Asian market, that there are really, really digging unique platforms like that. Like, to me, that's like, oh, dude, that's sick. I wish we had more of that, right? For those that don't know, the K1A or the K2 rifle platforms, those are going to be the standard issue rifle platforms for the Korean military. Boaz and I saw it, and we were just like, ooh, immediately, I want that. I wanted that so bad. But goodness gracious, dude, some of the costs on some of these things are like, because you have to imagine, these are really, really, really small shops. They're making like maybe a couple hundred of each of these models. They're not going to be restocking these at any point. It's very limited run. So they're like going to cost a primo, dude. They're costing like a pretty penny when they come out. Anywhere from like easy $1,200 to $1,500 for a lot of this stuff, dude. I mean, it is what it is, you know what I mean? It is what it is, but I would have loved to have gone and snagged one for myself, dude. That would have been so amazing. Oh, want to give a shout out to Darwin. My boy Darwin got himself 2 entries. My boy, I see you, dog. I see you. You guys want it. Ephraim with the 2 entries as well. Guys, make sure to go ahead and get those qualifying entries in before. So remember, we have our stipulations for our giveaways. Remember, if we don't get 10 orders placed before 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we're going to go ahead and just hold off until next week. We're going to just postpone it until next week. Remember, we needed to have at minimum 40 concurrent viewers by 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we need to make sure that we have 10 people who have placed their orders. We need 10 orders placed during the time frame from when we started the live stream to when we end the entries into tonight. So 8:30. You guys got literally 34 minutes beforehand. Spread the word, get those orders in, and keep those concurrent viewer numbers up. Keep them up. Okay. But yeah, one of my favorite things that I saw, other than an airsoft gun, right, or airsoft models, was actually going to be this. I think it was called ND, or is it ND Shooters? Is that the name of the company? A&D Shooters? I forget what it was called, the actual name of this. It's a small startup company. It's a very, very small startup company, and we just, per chance, happened to come across their booth, and they were selling digital night vision. And at first I was like, all right, I've had bad experiences with digital night vision. I have always preferred your standard analog, but when we got to try it, Boaz and I looked at each other, and we got our first impressions of because they had it set up on a helmet and everything. It was like these PVS-31s. We put them on, and oh my god, dude, like these dual tubes were insane. Like this sort of like white phosphorus looking digital image that we got. Like the latency was like, oh my god, it was good. It's so freaking good, dude. Like a lot of times when you use digital nods or digital night vision, like it becomes incredibly blurry. Like the image can't really seem to capture what it is that you're looking at, especially when you're moving around. We tested it with these, and oh my god, like it's comparable to like some analog night vision that we've used before, like out in the field for like Milsim West and stuff, and whenever we go shooting. Like, it's incredible. I don't know what kind of Taiwanese space magic these kids... Because it was only like 3 or 4 dudes. It's like 3 or 4 dudes working at this company, and that was it. And they're poor guys. They were like so underprepared. They're like, oh, we don't have an official Instagram yet. Here's our contact. We'd have to like write down our emails and everything. Because they're very much in their early stages. But man, oh man, dude. This, if it happens... we already started working out, kind of started in talks with them, right? We're trying to see what we can do about getting, samples in, so we can go ahead and start, a limited run. Maybe we can go ahead and start testing the waters out, because that's going to be huge, dude. Here's the thing. Night vision has always been something that has very much been in demand by the airsoft community. Now, obviously, you have guys that don't mind shilling out the money for, like, actual... nods out there, which is fine. If you want to use real nods, by all means go for it. There is a benefit to that, but there are some benefits with going with digital as well. You don't have to worry really about blemishing, from what I can understand about. Granted, my understanding about night vision technology is incredibly limited, but what I remember is that you really don't have to worry too much about blemishing like you would with analog when you have a digital night vision set. It's going to be a lot more affordable. Like, even though we were spitballing them, nothing's set in stone. Nothing is set in stone. But when we were talking to the guys, they were incredibly, honest with, everything, their whole production, everything. They were telling us everything. And they were giving us the numbers as, how much they would, want to charge. And we were like, oh my god, this is going to be fucking insane. This is going to break the fucking market. Like, the minute that they come in, you bet your ass I'm going to be securing myself a set. Because, oh my god, dude, words cannot describe how good it was. Like, it was insane. Digital night vision has, like, a lot of the options that are out there, they suck. They're just not good. This set, if we can bring this in, it's gonna be way more affordable than you would get for an analog set, or like from actual nods. Obviously, it's gonna be way more affordable, and we're gonna be able to start supplying airsofters with a viable night vision option, which honestly I'm so excited for. That is what I'm so pumped up, dude. Like, that really, really freaking excites me. I want it so bad, because I've used night vision before, and I've only been used to like a PVS-14 like monotubes, right, which are good. It's still solid. Any night vision is better than no night vision to an extent. But man, oh man, this digital night vision, if this comes through, it's gonna change everything, dude. Like, seriously, it's gonna be insane. I want to give a shout out to Daniel. Holy crap, Daniel, my boy, he got himself 12 entries into tonight's. Damn, he wants to win, baby. He want to win. Guys, we need 5 more orders placed before 8:30. You got 30 minutes, now 29 minutes before we close out entry. If we don't get 5 orders placed before 8:30, if we don't have, by the time 8:30 hits, we don't have 40 concurrent viewers, we will be postponing the giveaway till next week. If you guys want to do it tonight, you got to make sure that you get those orders in before it's too late. Come on, baby. All right. Yeah, I kind of jumped the gun with the Spectrum arms, seeing the quality jump of the Gen 4 and the sleek CNC hop up in the affordable price. I was having buyers regret. It happens, dude. You know what? There's nothing wrong with it, though. Nothing wrong with it. I do really like the Spectrum arms as well. I just, seeing the two, yeah, I definitely go Lancer at the end of the day. Beggars can't be choosers, because let's be honest, most peeps are going to HPA tap it. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Isaias, price point for these NVGs. Okay, so it's not going to be set in stone. Again, you can quote me on this. It will not be set in stone because we still have to work out a lot of other details. But as far as I can tell, it seems like maybe around like the 1,000 something to 2,000 at most price point, which is insane. You know what I mean? Like, for considering that, like, for 3,000, I'm very much limited. 3,000 something, bordering on the 4,000. I'm getting myself, PVS 14 monotube. These are PVS 31. Obviously, they're like, they're very lightweight. It's using the same mounting, housing, and everything, and same housing and everything, right? So same body. So, and it's not going to be a proprietary mount or anything. It's all still going to be using the same footprint, same design. So you don't got to worry about that. Right now, they're still in their early testing phase. They're trying to make sure that the battery can last for a lot longer. They were able to get like several hours worth of it from what they were saying, continuous, nonstop, with it being on all the time. But obviously, they're still testing it. They want to make sure it can last a lot longer. But yeah, dude, it's nuts. Like 1,000 something to 2,000, like crazy, dude. Absolutely fucking wild. Black Brick Ops, dude, good to see you, man. Been a hot minute since I've seen you here, dude. Yeah, dude, I've been great, dude. I just got back from Taiwan, dude. It was a nuts trip. I've been talking about it. With chat right now, I'm going to be going into it a lot more as well. Nerds, Guns, Around Lancer, I agree, music. Hey, bros, Isaias, probably answer that one as well. Answer that one as well. Okay, how to win a mystery box, Nerds with Guns. There you go. Place a $20 or greater order, man. Place a $20 or greater order before 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's got to be $20 subtotal or more. We're only counting orders placed from yesterday until today, 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That is it. No other orders will be qualifying. All right? I'll leave a link to the rules into the live chat, but we have 2 stipulations. Number 1, we got to make sure that by the time 8:30 hits, we have 40 congruent viewers. Nothing less. Nothing, you know what I mean? We can't have anything less. And we also need to make sure that we have at least 10 orders placed before 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. From the time of 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 orders need to have been placed in order for us to do tonight's giveaway. If not, we'll be postponing it to next week. Don't worry. If you placed an order tonight or even yesterday to qualify for it, your order will be rolling over for the next giveaway. It's not going to disappear. We're not going to do that to you. But we'll just have to postpone it until next week. Do you know when the Dr. Black High Kappa stuff is going to release? Happy Ghost Ninja, a lot of the Dr. Black High Kappa stuff is actually already here. A lot of the Dr. Black, not everything, but because there is going to be more stuff coming. But a lot of it's actually already available. Dr. Black. Actually, you know what? Here. What are you going to do? You go here. Shop by brands, right? We have this fun little tab. If you ever want to see it, just because this does exist. I know some people that are like shocked that we actually have this. Go to, where are you? Dr. Black. Click on that shit. There you go, baby. More and more stuff is going to become available too. More and more stuff is going to be coming to the site very, very soon. A lot of it has sold out already. That's the downside. Some of it has already sold out, so you got to jump on it when it's hot. See here. What's up? You want to answer that one as well? I don't answer. I agree. Okay, scrolling because I know that I've missed a few. 225 millimeters recommended, and it was way too short. Trying to buy the right size. Eric Lee Cephal. For what model? I have to see what model specifically. Any CTM tack parts coming? Not that I'm currently aware of as of yet, but again, nothing, don't say never, baby. Never say never. Yo, what's good? And so, can you tell me the right? Okay, 13-inch. For a 13-inch barrel, I'm going to imagine probably anywhere from like, if it's like carbine length, usually carbine lengths, I usually tell people to go 370. Depending on the model. Again, it depends on the model that we're talking about. But if it's like truly a 13-inch, I'd usually say 370 is like usually a safe bet to go with. 363, 370. Want FG42 bad. Erica intensifies. Na, 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 na. Erica. Dude, honestly, like I gotta be honest, man. World War II Germany had some bangers in terms of songs, man. They did a lot of fucked up shit, but their songs were definitely on point. I'm trying to buy something, but I need to know what to... Okay, it's that one. It hasn't been a while. Enigma the Dragon. Dude, It's been a hot minute as well, dude. Good to have you back on here as well. Tyson Dillinger, Zion Arms Custom. Not yet. They are still working on those. They are indeed still working on those. Again, we want to make sure that when those become available, they're going to be at their best performance. Now, we did get to show off some of the custom work that you would be getting from the BL2. Actually, I have a video here. Here, I'm going to show this off. This is actually pretty sick. This is actually pretty tight. Where is... Okay, I think I know where it's at. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna show you guys off this little video, too. It's really cool. We were able to record it. So when we did the booth, here's the thing. When we did the booth... we're going around. Lance Chadico had their own booth, obviously showing off all their new products. They actually were showing off a lot of the Zion Arms like custom work, like the BL2, BL1. We got to show off some and I'm going to be showing off a lot of pictures as well. I'm going to be showing off a lot of pictures as well, but I want to show off this video first. Where is it? Okay, so I don't have the BL1, but I have this guy instead. Okay, I'm going to pause this. All right, check this out. Check this shit out. This is nuts. This is sweet. Bear in mind, I didn't speak any Taiwanese, or I didn't speak any Chinese when I went there, by the way. So a lot of times I was kind of struggling. Thankfully, there's actually quite a few people that, quite a few Taiwanese people that actually spoke like a few English things here and there. So their limited understanding of English with, my astute observation skills and communication skills definitely helped out. But anyway, check this shit out. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna raise this up. Desktop audio. Okay, headphone users be warned. Go. Like, that is unethical. Like, you see people in the background are looking like, what the hell? All right, they're freaking nuts, dude. It's freaking insane. Right, but that shit was cool. Like, we had a whole little, Lancer had a whole booth, and then right next to the booth was a little, window, a little shooting range window. Where they were able to show off a lot of their custom work. They were showing off the BL1, BL2, and even that custom air tack that they were able to go ahead and show off as well as proof of concept. Right? It was nuts, dude. It was cool, and it was nice because it actually got to bring a lot more people invested in the booth too. They were like, "Oh, that's really cool. I want to try shooting." It's so satisfying just hearing that thing just go brrr. You know what I mean? So freaking satisfying to hear that shit just go off like an angry bee, yeah, it was super nice that they were able to show off a lot of stuff, and people really enjoyed it. Like, people really seemed to enjoy it. They had, even though I couldn't understand what they were saying, they had nothing but cheek to cheek, grinning the entire time. But yeah, it was sick, dude. That was actually really cool. What is this, Jax? Any good news from the distant land about MGLs? Nothing yet, Jax Plage. Nothing yet. Nothing as of yet. Damn. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Damn, bro. It's insane. It's nuts. People were shocked at how fast that shit was shooting too. It was cool. Good to have you back, Mr. Savage 7. Oh, dude, honestly, I'm so happy to have you back, Mr. Savage 7. I missed you guys. I know it's sounds cheesy as fuck, but I actually genuinely did miss you guys. I've been so busy with so many other projects going on, and obviously with this, right, being the biggest thing, that it feels good to be back, man. It feels good to be back hanging out with all of you guys as well. Sleepy Hollow, is there a review of the new Zion models coming up soon? Yes. We will be talking about the Mark IIs very, very soon. That is definitely something that we will be jumping on as well. We were kind of focused mostly on the Gen 4s because obviously that was the big hitter, right? But yeah, the Zion Mark IIs, yeah, definitely we're going to be talking about those. Absolutely. R Swift 67, do you think if I place an order I could pick it up tomorrow? Depends on what the item is. I can't confirm, or I can't guarantee that it will be ready tomorrow. Depending on what it is, potentially there is a potential for it to be ready. Here's what I would say you do: place the order for will call, right? Place the order for will call pickup, and then DM us either be on any of our social media platforms or our Discord server. You can also send us a message via the live chat. I would actually recommend shooting us a message via the live chat function on the website. with your order number. That way we can see what we can do. We can see what we can do about having that ready for pickup by tomorrow. Also eating my pizza. Give me a second. Oh. Man, this pizza's so freaking good. I'm gonna toot my own horn here for a second. I'm gonna toot my own horn. Holy shit, I make a mean pizza, bro. Although I gotta give credit to Jazz because, and no matter what I do, she always makes the best fucking pizza dough. I can't ever fucking come close. I try. I genuinely try. That's the one thing that I will always be beat at, is making pizza dough. Guys, you have exactly, what is that, 20? Oh my goodness, you guys have exactly 19 minutes. 19 minutes before we close out entry into tonight's live stream. Now, if we don't get 10 orders placed, right? We have 5 more we need to go. We need 5 more orders to be placed, qualifying orders of $20 or more, placed before 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And if we don't get 40 congruent viewers by the time 8:30 strikes, we will be postponing the giveaway till next week. Now, if you guys want it to happen tonight, we guys make sure we need to meet those parameters. If not, postpone until next week, man. But not to worry. Obviously, your orders will still count if you place tonight. Not to worry. They will be still rolling over. But if you guys want it to happen tonight, we got to do it. We got to do it. Let's place my order. I got a Zion Arms R15 Jedi. Hey, Jed, that's what's up, dog. That's what's up, dude. I like to see it. I like to see it. Zion Arms R15. Did you get the Mark 1 or did you get the Mark 2? Very curious. Eric Listerfield. Thanks, man. Ordered. No worries, dog. No worries. Hey, Isaias, ETA on LWS Glock slides. Yeah, that's another thing, too. The LWS Glock slides. I don't have an exact ETA yet. I don't have an ETA yet. I'm hoping sometime early next year, but again, we're going to have to wait and see. It's all a matter of manufacturing, dude. All this stuff's coming from overseas. It's going to take some time, unfortunately. Let me see if I have a picture here I can show off of it as well. I wanted to show you guys, let you know what was good. Let's see here. Yeah, because the LWS slides look sick, dude. Like, they look amazing. These are going to be slides that are specifically designed for the VFC Humerex Glocks first. And they will be coming out with the TM ones eventually at some point as well. But for right now, they're only going to be focusing solely on the VFC slides. They will be coming out with the full pistol as well, with it already pre-installed, so that's going to be nice as well. Where is it? I wanted to show. Oh, wait, oh, no. Hold on. Where is it? I'm going to find a picture so I can go ahead and show that off, because that shit is nice, dude. It's so freaking cool. I loved the way it came out. Both the range hammer and the tomahawk just looks so freaking clean, dude. Like, very, very nice. Like, I had no complaints about that shit whatsoever. Let's see here. 1 second. Yep, almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Airsoft guns coming soon. No, that's a video. I'll have to show it off in a little bit. I have to go in and look for it. I have to show it off. I just wanted a picture by itself. I know I have it somewhere. I'm going to have to dig for that as well. Black Brick. Yo, how's Cisco doing? Has he recovered from the robbery? When the robbery happened, he wasn't hurt or anything from it. It just sucked that it happened. But he's doing all right. His new schedule does make it, difficult for him to be more visible in front of the camera. But, he's still here, man. He is still here. He's doing good. I'll let him know that you asked about him, Black Brick. Do you guys have the diameters of your trace units so I know what will fit in a recessed build? DM us, and we can find out for you. Tongue smiley face. DM us, and we can find out for you. We can probably find out the measurements, the actual measurements for the trace units themselves. And let us know what you're working with in terms of a rail as well. Let us know what you're working with in terms of a handguard, so that we can give you some recommendations as to what will actually fit in there as well. How does the skin R15 Mark II compared? How does the skin what MD4 Mark II worth buying the R15 Mark II? If you're talking about like the finish, Justin Wilson, the finish is going to be the exact same between the R15 Mark II and the, well, actually no, you're asking about the MDC4. Ooh, that's a tough one. Okay, I like the MDC4 a little bit more. I like the MDC4 more because of performance. But if you're looking at aesthetics, even though I'm more of like your forged receiver type of guy, I'm basic like that, the billet style receiver that you get for the R15 is nice. Like, it's really, really nice. You know what I mean? Externally, it's hard to say anything really tops the R15 or basically any Zion Arms model whatsoever. So if you're going for aesthetics, but you still want really good performance, yeah, go with the R15, especially the Mark II. It's going to be very, very nice. But I'm going to be very much partial to the MGC4. That's our gun, man. That's our baby. That's our baby. We got to choose, what went into that. We designed that with your guys' help, So I'm going to be partial to the MGC4. That's just me personally. But honestly, if I were to have a R15 Mark II, I would be very much happy. I would not be disappointed whatsoever. R15s are awesome. Yes, they are. Absolutely. Zion, not skin. Okay. I was like, what the frick? What does that mean? Is there a free way to enter the giveaway? TJ Bowman, you do have to make sure that you have a qualifying order. Anything $20 or more, and you're automatically entered. It could be for anything like BBs, batteries, chargers, patches, stickers, maybe even a gift voucher. You know what I mean? Holiday Dad, what would you recommend for Speedsoft? There's a couple different options that you can go with. You can pretty much use anything you want for Speedsoft, so long it really is more Holiday Dad dependent on the skill of the individual. Because if you're good, you'll be able to use the longest of rifles indoors, no problem, and you'll be able to stack bodies, Now, if you want something that's like going to be fairly catered to the indoor scene, obviously these are on pre-order right now, the AirTags, that's usually what I would say is like going to be like a pretty smart way to go about it, because these things are literally designed for it, in terms of the way that they feel, that you shoulder them, but you can still get like some really, really cool stuff for CQB if you want to do like more speed. So like, again, it just depends on what you like. Any gun can be used for it, as long as it will be shooting at the correct FPS limit for your field. That's like the most important thing, really, at the end of the day. Or at the very least, getting something that has a quick change spring system, meaning that you will be able to very easily change the FPS and modify it so that way it's field legal for the field that you will be playing at. Hopefully that makes sense. There we go. Hold on. There we go. Wanted Jedediah with the 12. Gerald with the 4. Clinton with the... Holy shit, Clinton. You got 12? Ken with the 2. Guys, we need one more order placed in order for us to be able to go and unlock tonight's giveaway, baby. Not only that, we need to make sure that we continue to get the viewer count up. Remember, if we don't have minimum, and I mean minimum 40 viewers, 40 congruent viewers by the time the clock strikes 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we will be holding off and postponing the giveaway till next week. So if you guys wanted to go down tonight, we're so close. We need one more order being placed, and we need 40 congruent viewers, boy. 40. We got, what are we at, 30? We need 10 more. So you get the NG4 Mark II as a monster. Yeah, no, honestly, cannot say enough good things about it, man. I also bought one of the R15 Mark II as well. At the price today, it was a no-brainer. Yeah, the last generation were good, and these are updated. Everyone buy one. Yeah, dude, Sleepy Hollow, you're preaching the Lord's work, man. R15 Mark II. I can't say enough good things about the Mark II. I genuinely cannot say enough good things about these Zion Arms R15 Mark II. The Nebula 2 ETU, dude, like what the... I just thought it was just going to be an optical sensor version of the original Nebula. I didn't think they were going to update it that much. I didn't think they were going to offer that much out of the box. And the fact that they came out swinging, bruh, is nuts. Is absolutely nuts. So, but I love it, dude. I freaking love it. I think it's a well put together, well thought out ETU that really does compete with a lot of other high-end ETUs that you'd have to buy aftermarket anyway, And the fact that it does come included with an optical ETU, also, in case you did ever, not that I would recommend it, but in case you ever did want to change it out, you just really like the body style, you really love the aesthetics, but you wanted to change it out for something different, yeah, you'd be able to as well. It's not going to be using the traditional Nebula ETU like magnet sensors or anything, nothing like that. It's going to be all optical, which is very, very nice. I got a Mark 1, don't really... Thank you. I like out the Mark 1. I don't really like the look of the Mark 2. Hey, you know what? That's fair, too. The Mark 1s are fantastic. A little more simple. The Mark 2s are a little bit more updated, a little more modern, but I do see what you're saying. I do like the traditional look of the Mark 1s. Very, very cool. TJ Bowman, faux show, just FYI, pretty sure that makes the lottery, same thing. Mr. Beans caught her. Not recently, because you're still getting all the same things that you order from us at Airsoft GI. There's no risk of you not getting anything that you don't order from us at GI. Again, this is just going to be something extra that we like to do, throw on top of this. It's something that we like to do for our community. Also, a barrel length, the Mark 1 short, Jed. Mark 1 short? You're talking about the SBR? Okay, R15. All right. If you're talking about the real shorty, the SVR version, I would say, oh god, that's a tough one. That's a toughie, bro. That's a toughie. I'd say maybe like less than oh god, that's tough. Maybe like less than 200. DM us and we can find out for you for sure. I believe we have one at the shop that we can just literally look at and see exactly what they're looking at right there. We'd be able to actually measure it out to be able to give you a proper length for it. But yeah, definitely, in my opinion, I think it's gonna be less than 200. Okay, sorry, I just gotta head out. Have a good one, bro. Peace. No worries, Blackbrick. Dude, this is cool that you showed up. Very much appreciate your views. Guys, remember, make sure to go ahead and leave a like on this live stream. Share this around as many people as possible. Remember, we need 40 congruent viewers by the time it hits 8:30, and we need one more order being placed in order to qualify and unlock tonight's live stream giveaway. Okay. I saw that I missed a few questions. Okay, I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. So that one's okay. So that one's well. Good to have you back. And so okay, yeah, we should be mostly caught up on that. I'm sure there's like more questions on there. Okay, so going back to the trip to Taiwan. Okay, so picture this, right? There was one thing, as much as I was excited about Taiwan, there was one thing that I was not prepared for, and that was the flight itself. The flight itself was actually my least favorite part about the entire trip. Here's the thing. I'm not used to flying. I am not used to flying. I don't particularly like flying. I don't like heights. I'm actually very much afraid of heights. But it didn't really matter too much because you're on a plane. I'm not really looking out the window too much. I'm watching my movies. I'm listening to music, whatever the fuck. Right? So I'm not really noticing the fact that I'm high up in the air. Right? The biggest thing that I was not prepared for, apparently it was monsoon season, so it was very much overcast when I got there. But on the way too, and even found out that apparently every time you cross the equator, the amount of turbulence you get is nuts, right? You get way more turbulence every time you cross the equator. And because we were doing such thing, oh my god, dude, I was so scared. Literally, I would say about 75 to like 60, anywhere from like 65 to 75% of the flight on the way to, it was a 14.5-hour flight, was like constant turbulence, dude. Like, it was so shaky. I was scared as fuck. And here's the thing, I can recognize on the way back that some of the turbulence I got actually wasn't even that bad. Like, I realized that, looking back at it, it probably wasn't even that bad. I was just so unprepared for how much turbulence I was going to get. I was hoping that it was just going to be a nice, smooth ride. I was going to be able to fall asleep, no worry about bumps or nothing. You know what I mean? That's the whole idea in my head about air travel. That's supposed to be like way smoother of a ride compared to like buses or taking a road trip, which honestly, I love road trips. I don't care that they take longer. I love a good road trip, dude, especially when you're doing a road trip with the homies. Hell yeah. That's my shit, dude. I love doing that. I love doing road trips with the homies. I love doing road trips with Jazz. I love doing road trips with my family. Like, it's just nice, But that turbulence, oh my god, dude. Oh, that was rough. Like, no bullshit, I started crying a little bit on the way too. A little bit on the way too, I started crying. Like, I had to hold it in because I didn't want to like show anyone that I was. But oh man, dude, like, it was rough. I was close to just having a breakdown because I was like, not that like I was gonna do anything to like anyone else. I was just about to like break down and just start crying and bawling because I was like so scared, right? But after a while, then it's like, okay, I'm kind of getting used to this. Like, it's kind of like exposure therapy. You're just kind of getting over it. You're just doing it over and over and over again, right? Eventually, we did land, and oh my god, I have never been more excited to touch dry land before, to just on stable ground. You know what I mean? I was so exasperated that I was able to finally touch ground. Oh hell yeah, baby! Anthony was able to go ahead and help us unlock it, but Ricardo as well. Anthony got himself 2 entries, and Ricardo did as well. Guys, we've unlocked the first part. We've done the first part, but remember, we need to make sure that we bump up those likes as much as we can and get more views on this, because we need to have 40 congruent viewers by the time it hits 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. When the clock strikes 8:30, we need 40 congruent viewers. If it doesn't say right here 40 congruent viewers by the time 8:30 hits, that's it. I'm sorry, Isaias, you only got used to it after that. No, on the flight 2, because you weren't sitting with me. You weren't sitting with me on the flight 2, which, by the way, was pretty funny, because Boaz and I we're trying to like we checked in at the kiosk, right? And they gave us the option, do you want to change your seat? And we're like, yeah, we'd love to. We'd want to sit next to each other, right? We'd be butt buddies. But the problem was Boaz misunderstood it. And I was trying to tell him, but he didn't listen to me. Common theme there. He didn't listen to me. And sure enough, he was next to me, but on the row behind me. And I'm like, dog, are you kidding me right now? You know, I knew that was going to be the case, but of course, it is what it is, right? So we were both third wheeling with like these random couples that were sitting right next to us. So it is what it is, right? But yes, the flight 2 was terrifying. I have never experienced a more terrifying flight. Okay, I haven't been on many flights before ever. I think the last airplane I got on was like years ago, literally. And even then, I would like take flights at most, right? It would be like an hour 30 minutes away to like San Francisco, from like LAX to SFO, or Long Beach Airport to SFO. You know what I mean? Like, it was never a big flight. It was like, okay, do an hour 30 and then you land. Like, that was it. You know what I mean? Like, it was cool. This is the first time in years that I had taken a flight, and even more so that I took a flight that took more than an hour. You know what I mean? Because I remember as a little kid, I took a flight to Hawaii. I went to Oahu. Dope ass fucking vacation, by the way. I got to learn how to surf in Hawaii. Like, how fucking cool is that? Right? That shit was awesome. But I don't remember much of the flight. Like, I have no memory of the flight whatsoever. And I was hoping that on the flight 2, because it's such a long flight, that I would have passed out. You know what I mean? That I just would have fallen asleep because of how tired I was. I didn't get a wink of sleep. And the worst part was, when we landed, it was immediately, all right, we got to like try to navigate our way through the airport, which all in and of itself was already kind of like, all right, where the fuck do I go? And I'm already nervous, right? Because I'm like, oh, I really hope that I like follow all those. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to be put in a fucking little Taiwanese TSA box, you know what I mean? I'm like, they gotta ship my ass back to the US or something, right? Or they put me in immigration. I don't know what they could do. I don't know what powers they have, but I just didn't want that happening to me, right? But thankfully I was able to follow all the instructions. Regarding, you know, when we landed. You have to do this weird like paperwork shit, you know, declaring like, are you here for business or pleasure? You know, you're okay, I'm here for business, right? You gotta be like, how much stuff are you bringing with you? All this stuff, right? You gotta fill out this like big ass questionnaire, but you have to fill it on the way too. Like, in the minute you land, you have to try to find this QR code that's somewhere in the airport as soon as you leave. Because they didn't hand out. There was supposed to be a physical paper version. They didn't hand that shit out at all. Nobody handed that shit out. So I had to do everything via QR code, and I wasn't getting internet service. I was like, fuck, what do I do? Eventually, I did find a way to actually get, thankfully, the airport. I will say this. The airport Wi-Fi, that shit, like, the free Wi-Fi you get in Taiwan shits all over the free Wi-Fi you get in the States, bro. The free Wi-Fi in Taiwan came in clutch, brother. Like, that shit helped so much. Like, the free Wi-Fi, like, in Taiwan, and just even random places, restaurants, cafes, even the convention center we were at, that shit came in clutch. Like, we were able to post some stuff while we were there. Obviously, we were very busy, but we were still able to have access to the internet while we were there, which was very cool. And it was good internet. Like, you compare that to, like, the free LAX airport, you know, Wi-Fi, that shit ain't nothing, dog. That shit ain't nothing. There's no more paper from you, boomer. Yeah, that's the thing. I was hoping they would be a paper form. I was hoping it would be so that, you know, what if the Wi-Fi cuts out or something? You know what I mean? You just want to have a nice physical copy just in case, man. You want to be able to have a nice physical copy just in case some shit happens, you know? But thankfully, I was able to fill it out. Boaz and I were able to get through. No problem. Yeah, the whole time, I'm like sweating bullets. Like, oh, man, they're going to shoot me. I don't know. I feel like I haven't shaved, so I kind of look a little bit more, you know what I mean? A little bit more, you know, a little more Tuscan Raider-ish, if you will. I was just worried they were going to detain me and, you know, threaten me and then scan my thumbprints like they did at SFO that one time. I've told you guys, that's the whole reason why we used to call this the No Flight List live stream. Remember that before we changed the name? Yeah, that shit was terrifying. That was absolutely terrifying. And oh, hell yes. Hell yeah, 8:30, baby. And we have 43 congruent viewers. We have unlocked it. We have unlocked tonight's live stream giveaway. Guys, congratulations to every single one of you guys. You guys have helped out not only with being able to unlock tonight's live stream giveaway, but also just supporting Airsoft GI in general. Every single one of your orders does make a big difference. That is the most direct way to support the channel, the live streams, even myself. It's the most direct way to show your support, and I appreciate every single one of you guys for getting your orders in. Now, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and tally up all the qualifying orders, put them into my Excel list. I'm going to put that shit into random.org, and then we'll begin the process. I'll be going over who's going to be taking home the prize for tonight. Yeah, lol, the no-fly list moment. That is the exact reason why it's called that. Because there is some guy on a list who looks just like me. You know what I mean? There's some guy on a list who looks just like me. I don't know his name. I really want to meet him just because I'm curious. Like what's he up to? What's his life like? Apparently, there's a person who's wild and dangerous, and he looks just like me. I'm genuinely curious now. But yeah, no, I was scared the whole time that we were at the airport that they were gonna do something. You know what I mean? I clearly look like I don't belong. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. I look like especially with you know what helped? And I'm convinced this really helped me out. It's because I dyed my hair blue. I am like 100% confident that just made me, and because I shaved right beforehand on the flight, they're probably like, okay, he looks like a college kid. You know what I mean? He looks like just some stupid college kid. You know what I mean? Like I'm pretty sure that's the case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. Like, I'm pretty sure that they looked at me like, oh, he's just some dumb tourist, you know what I mean? Which I'm also convinced really helped me out when we actually were in Taipei, in the city. It helped me out to grab and flag down taxi drivers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Because I've heard in, like, Asian countries, too, and this can go for pretty much any. It's not exclusive to Asian countries, but if you're anyone that doesn't speak the language, or anyone that doesn't look like, you're from that area, they will offer, because I know for a fact it's 100% proven in Japan, and I've seen it in like some Taiwanese places in restaurants, where they will like charge you more if you're a tourist. Like there's like a tourist menu or a tourist charge for it. And I'm always like, man, so it helped that boss man was with us, but he'd be like, all right, go find us a taxi. So I'd stick out with my big old blue hair, right? I'm looking for a taxi, and there's probably taxi drivers like, oh, hell yeah, I'm going to be able to charge this guy a lot. And the next thing you know, they see like Boaz and see boss man who speaks the language perfectly pull up, and he's like, ah, shit. I'm like, I got you, motherfuckers. I got you. You can't get me. You can't outsmart me. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Smarter than the average bear. Let's see, Clinton. Let's make sure he gets his qualifying entries in as well. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But yeah, even when we landed, we immediately had to get to work. We were helping Lancer set up their booth because it wasn't 100% finished yet. So we had to help finish setting that shit up, which didn't take like super long. It just was frustrating because there was a lot of shit that just wasn't labeled. So it took us a while. It's not like IKEA furniture. You know what I mean? It's not like IKEA furniture where everything is like properly labeled, very visible, and it just like seamlessly goes together. Nah, this shit was tough. This shit was rough. Okay, let's see here. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, sweet. Now let's go ahead and put down the rest of these. Yes, and looking good. Okay. Now let's go ahead and get these final ones, these last minute ones that we're in. Don't worry, we got you. Okay, there we go. Let's see here. 2. All right, sweet. All right, cool. Okay, we have our final list here. Yeah, don't worry, Genesis. We got you. All right, I'm going to be putting this into random.org. Okay, I copy and paste that. How many times are we going to randomize our list here? I'm going to be doing it exactly. Let's see how. Rolling the dice. We're going to be randomizing it a total of 7 times. 7 times. Not too high, not too low. Not too high, not too low. Okay, so I'm going over the list. This is the list of total entries. Remember, we were only counting orders placed from yesterday until today, 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, that had the correct subtotal amount or higher. Now, If for whatever reason you do not see your order in here, don't message us here, don't message us here, don't message us here, don't message us where? Here. Message us using any of our social media DMs, Instagram, Facebook, Discord server. You can use the live chat function on the website. You can even email us and give us a call if you want to. Just bear in mind our operating hours. Again, if you don't see your order number here, don't worry. Do not worry. Odds are you most likely are, but in case you're not, you'll be entered into next live stream giveaway. Don't worry, we got you taken care of. Just don't message us here. There's literally nothing we can do here if that's the case. All right, so I'm going to go through the list. I'm checking it twice. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm going to go through this very slowly. Shouldn't take very long at all. All right, going through it, 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 going through it. All right, one more time. I'm going to go through it again. Going through it, going through it, going through it. Going through it, going through it, going through it, going through it, going through it. There we go. Right. Well, I'll even do it again. You know what? I'll do it even again. One more time. There we go. Yup. There we go. That's all. That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. Again, if you don't see your order number here, don't message us here. Again, DM us. We'll get you taken care of. Not to worry. All right. Now, with all that being said, let's go over the rules one more time for how it's going to work. Now, I'm going to begin by randomizing it a total of 7 times. Whoever's order number is called, that person will have exactly 5 minutes to claim their prize. And how do you claim your prize? If you were reading the rules, you should know, but I will say it either way. You claim the prize by putting your full name and last words in your telephone number into the live chat. Full name and the last words of your telephone number. That is what we are looking for. Full name and last words of your telephone number. That is it. That is how you claim it, because that is information that only you and us at Airsoft GI would have. Nobody else would have that. So don't start messing with us now. Don't start doing that now. It's not going to do anything. You know what I mean? It's not like you literally will just be disqualified. So don't do it. Only if it is your order number that is being called. If it's not yours, we're going to ask everyone in the live chat, everyone that's watching right now, to hold the chat, keep it quiet. You know, we'll party like it's 1999 as soon as we're done. You know what I mean? We'll hang out, have fun after. We'll talk all about it after. But during the time frame, let's be respectful. Let's take it seriously and give the winner ample time to claim their prize. Now, for whatever reason, if the winner decides to, be lame and not show up for tonight, here's what we're gonna end up doing. Why did I just type world clock? There we go. We'll pull this up as well. If the winner doesn't show up within the 5-minute time frame that he has allotted to him to claim his prize, we are going to roll again. We're going to randomize it again, and then we're going to keep doing it. Now, every winner after that will only have 2 minutes to claim their prize. We're going to keep it, because otherwise we'd be here all freaking night, waiting for someone to go in and claim it. So, yeah, that's what we're going to end up doing. I'll keep that there, 11:38, yeah. So every person afterwards will only have 2 minutes to claim their prize. If that, again, like I said, if they're not there, we're going to randomize again. Then they'll only have 2 minutes afterwards. Again, we'll keep doing this until we find a winner. It's a guaranteed live stream giveaway. Someone's going to be taking home a YouTube unboxing mystery box, and it can literally go to anyone that's actually watching and has done what's required, and that is get a $20 or greater order in from the time frame that we gave you guys. Again, like I've been saying, I appreciate every single one of you guys for getting your orders in. It's the most direct way to show your support for Airsoft GI. Right, it helps keeps these live streams going. It helps keeps everything moving, dude. And I really do want you guys to know that even, if you guys don't win, I still appreciate you all the same. Everyone does. You guys, we are literally able to stay in business because of you guys, and I appreciate everything that you guys do to keep us going. And hopefully we can keep these live streams going, man. Hopefully we can get some more viewers, more people participating on a regular basis. That's what it's all about. Seeing if we can get some more newbies winning these streams, or if we have to, rewarding the regs for their patience. Either way, it can go either way. We are impartial. But without further ado, let's get this party started. We said we're going to be doing it 7 times, so 7 times in total. Best of luck to everyone. Mods, I'm going to need your help to keep all the viewers, the chat down to a minimum. Let's hold the chat for the time being. Mods, I will ask for your help on this. All right, without further ado, let's get this party started. Number 1. That's 1. Number 2. Number 2. Number 3. We've done it 3 times. We're a little halfway there. 3, let's do 4. Let's do 4. 4. We're at 4. It's going to be 5. Done 5. We need 2 more to go. 2 more to go. That was 6. That was 6. That was 6. We need 1 more to go. Remember, whoever's order number is going to be called, you'll have 5 minutes to claim your prize. If you're not here within 5 minutes, I'm sorry. We're going to do it again. We're going to randomize it, and somebody else can go ahead and take it. Just don't, for anyone that does see it, though, don't tune away. Do not tune away. Remember, you'll still have an extra chance in case he doesn't show up. Guys, the winner of tonight, first supposed winner of tonight's live stream giveaway is 1311240. 1311240. If this is you, only if this is you, we are looking for the full name and last 4 digits of your telephone number as they match on the order. That is what we're looking for. Hold on. Oh. Let's go here. Hold on. Is he here? Hold on. We're just going to give him a little bit more time. We're going to give him a little time. Oh. It's a little laggy for me. It's a little laggy for me. 1 second. Hold up. Oh, I don't know. Hold on. Getting a little technical difficulties on mine. For some reason, it is kind of laggy on my side. 1 second. I'm going to have to refresh this. Hold up. Okay, they had 5 minutes, so it was at 41. They'll have until 46. They'll have until 46 to go in and claim it. Hopefully the chat can catch up by that time. Top chat. Oh, let's pop this out. Uh-oh. Why is it laggy? It's so laggy. What is happening? Internet's good. Uh-oh. Let's see here. Hopefully this doesn't interfere with it. Hopefully it doesn't. Okay, hold on. I'm going to have to do this. I have to do that. What is happening right now? Why is it all... Oh no, why is the stream cut off for me? Oh no, what's happening here? What's going on? Why is it all white? So you guys, it probably seems fine, but I can't see shit right now. Hold on, what the freak is going on? What is going on right now? Okay, I'm going to trust Boss Man. He's letting me know that there's no one yet. No one has claimed it yet. Again, we are looking for 1311240. Oh. I don't know. Hopefully you can show up. Hold on. Go live. Let's do this one. What is happening right now? Why is it so laggy? Why can't I see shit? Oh, he's got like 2 minutes left. Hopefully, again, my thing can go ahead and actually do this and actually work. Okay, there we go. Okay, should be good. All right. Oh no, it's up. I think that's it. No, actually, he's got a few more seconds. Hold up. A few more seconds. 1311240. 1311240. Eric Listenfield, like I said, if you don't see your order number, you got to go ahead and message us. Not on here. Not on here. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's it. All right, that's it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's not here. He's not here. Oh, no, he's not here. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. Again, I think I know this person, too. I think I do. No, I don't. Thank God I don't. Thank God I don't. Thank you, mods. Thank you, mods. Hold the chat, please, guys. Hold the chat. All right. Now, since the winner is not here, we're going to go ahead and randomize it one more time. Now, remember, this is important. If he's not here, you got to make sure that you are still watching just in case. Now, every person that gets their order number called will only have 2 minutes to claim their prize. All right. I'm going to wait till it hits 47, and then I'll be able to go ahead and be able to go and do it so I can time it properly. Time it right. There we go. All right, yeah, just waiting for it to turn 47, then I'll go ahead and randomize it one more time, and then we'll figure out who. That way the person has like a good amount of time. We can actually time it properly. Because I hate starting when it's not on the actuals, on the dot. All right. Yeah, that sucks. Again, this goes to show you got to be on it. You got to make sure that you are on it. All right, we're going to go ahead and randomize it. Again, remember, you got to be paying attention. If you're not here listening, you ain't going to win shit. You ain't going to win anything. Even if you're here watching, if you're not actively listening for your order number, that's it, bro. That's it. Okay, waiting for it to turn 47. Almost there. Okay, 47. Let's do it. The new winner of the live stream giveaway is 1311248. 1311248. That is the order number that we are looking for. Again, full name and last four digits of your telephone number. You have 2 minutes. You'll have until 49. You have until 49 to claim it. And that's it, 49. You have 2 minutes and counting. Oh, man, I'm nervous. I'm nervous for this guy. 1311248. 1311248. Oh, hold on, maybe, potentially. Let's give it 1 second. Confirming. Hold up. That I don't think that's the right number. I don't. Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know. Wait, hold on. I don't think that's the right number. Hold on. Order number, last four digits of your telephone number. It's a little different. It needs to be exactly what we see. Hold on. I'm gonna get rid of this one. Different phone number. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for a different one. Looking for a different phone number. Needs to match what we have. Name's correct, but it needs to be a different number. If you can do it, if you can give the correct number that matches, then we'll do it. It's a little different. Okay, now we're talking, baby. Yes, congratulations, Jedediah Rippy. Congrats, my boy, on being able to take home a brand new YouTube unboxing mystery box. My dude came in clutch too. If you had waited any longer, I would have rolled again. I'm serious. Thank you so much for actually providing the correct information on time. Thank you so much. And I'm like, no, not at all, man. Not at all. No, none of that. No one getting mad. No one being salty right now. Everyone wish Jedediah nothing but the best, dude. Well, congratulations, Jedediah Rippy, for getting yourself a brand new YouTube unboxing mystery box, dude. That is insane. That is absolutely amazing. This is on AOL. Dude, absolutely I'm on AOL, dude. Absolutely I'm on AOL. That shit's reliable. You kids these days with all your Gmail and shit. Guys, absolutely wish Jedediah the best right now. He absolutely deserved it. He was here. He was on time. He was paying attention. And it just goes to show, if you're not listening, if you're not watching, you won't be able to claim anything. Jedediah was not the first pick. He was not the first pick. He was the second roll. He was the second roll, and he was able to take it for himself. Hell yeah, dog. He got himself an R15 and a mystery box. Dude, that's insane, dude. You have some great shit coming your way, dude. That is awesome. How do I see it, or will it be? It'll be shipped out to you, my boy. It'll be shipped out to you, Jed. We're going to be shipping that out alongside with your actual order that you actually placed for your R15. We'll be putting those two together so you will know exactly what is what. Eric Lacefield, if you are, again, dude, like I said, if for whatever reason, if they really are not there, because we will have to check, but if for whatever reason they're not there, you'll be entered in the next one, dude. You'll be entered in the next one. There's no need to go ahead and be salty, dude. There ain't no need to be salty. It happens. It does happen. If that were the case, very rare, but when it does happen, we still get you taken care of. No need to be salty. Let's all just be happy. Let's be happy for the winner, man. He was able to take home the dub fair and square. Yeah, send a message with your wishes, and they'll get back to you. Yeah, dude, if you can send us a little DM letting us know what you're hoping to win, we might be able to go and help you out, man. Might be able to go in and grant your wish, man. Well, it went the way of the dodo bird, but good for you, still being able to use American Online. Dude, that's funny. Dude, that's absolutely hilarious. That's fucking sweet. Dude, that's awesome. I'm very much happy for the winner, dude. Jed, congratulations, dude. You got yourself, not only did you get yourself a really, really cool airsoft gun, the R15 is already dope, but you're also getting a cool mystery box to go along with it. Dude, that's awesome. That's absolutely amazing, dude. Claudio Gonzalez, hell yeah, dude. I'm glad to have you back on here, dude. Good to have you on here as well. Oh, I cried. I didn't even see you here. What's up, dude? What's happening, dog? But yeah, dude, I'm going to go ahead and do the Instagram thing. I'm going to go and give my little boy a congrats right now. There you go. Let's see. I'm going to go and give him the little shout out on the Instagrams. Give me 1 second. Oh, why is my screen so filthy? There we go. Congrats to Jedediah Rippey for being able to take home the prize for tonight's live stream giveaway. He will be taking home a brand new YouTube unboxing mystery box. Guys, when we do our live stream giveaways, you're going to want to participate. This is a great, awesome event that the entire Airsoft community can look forward to. If you guys want to take part in this for yourselves, make sure that you're up to date on our social media. You are following us on all of our profiles. You don't want to miss out on the next one. Sweet. Congrats to the winner. Congrats to the winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. There we go. Hell yeah, putting that up on the IG. Also, if you ever can, for all of my previous winners, if you haven't already, send us a video testimonial. Very much appreciate letting people know that, hey, the winnings are real. The giveaways are something for the entire Airsoft community to look forward to. And they're very fun, man. They're very, very fun. I'm always on the edge of my seat. Anytime I do the announcement, I'm like thinking, is he going to show up? Is he going to be here? So, yeah, you missed them through. Yes, absolutely. Congratulations! I found out this channel, and I'm new. But got my first Lancer V2 assault rifle. Thanks to the good suggestions. No worry, Lotus. Happy to help out as much as we possibly can. That's the biggest thing. Is that we're always trying to make sure that we help out as many people as we possibly can. That's my goal. Is that I want people to be happy with what it is they buy. I don't want them to feel tricked into buying something that they're not happy with or they're disappointed with. I want them to have complete confidence with whatever it is that they buy and arm people with the knowledge of knowing what it is that they actually got. Jed Ripper, honestly, dude, that's awesome, dude. That's probably gonna be one of the best feelings you get ever. All right, there, Claudio Gonzalez. Wait before you go. What gun do you recommend for good range and accuracy? M4 on the. No worries. And if you guys do have any airsoft related questions during the remaining, what is that? 30. I'm going to end at 9:30 during the remaining 36 minutes of the stream. Feel free to go ahead and do so. Just put the letter Q right in front of your question. Definitely makes it a lot easier for me to spot and identify. I'm going to, of course, be going into story time mode because, man, I got some stories for it. Wait before you go. But yes, what recommend for range and accuracy M4, Claudio Gonzalez? Honestly, like a lot of them are going to be very similar to performance with each other. There's only a few standout models that I would honestly say are like really, really good in terms of range and accuracy. MGC4 is obviously going to be one, but with the adoption of like Type 4 barrels and decent Type 4 barrels too, rotary hopping chambers, and like really decent buckings, a lot of the stuff is shooting farther than it ever has beforehand. Like, the quality of airsoft guns now is definitely surpassing what you used to get way back in the day. So honestly, you won't really be missing out too much by going with one model versus another. I just really like the MGC4 in general. Where you usually find that there's going to be a lot of differences are going to be in, obviously, the build quality. You usually also find differences in the rate of fire, even though a lot of them are using, generally speaking, if you guys didn't know, a lot of AEGs will typically be using 18-to-1 gear sets. They'll be using 18-to-1 gears, so you're not really going to be seeing too much of difference. Obviously, there are some that use 16-to-1s, like, some of the higher end models, like, let's say, Specna Prime, for example. But those are not, like, very, very common. Those would probably be the trigger response to, what type of motor it's using, how it's shimmed. Those are all going to be things that are going to be, you'll notice a difference of more than anything from brand to brand. But range and accuracy, out the box, AEG, M4s, MGC4 is probably going to be number one for us. Does the trigger on the Zion Arms Mark II have an adjust? Yes, it do. All the models that feature Nebula 2, like the Zion Arms Mark II and the Lance Tactical Gen 4, will have the adjustable or the tunable flat trigger on there. So you'll have the adjustment screw for it. Very easy to access, by the way. Very, very easy to access. I just played a game this weekend, and a sniper kept messing us up, and a few others with high-end guns. No, I hear that, dude. Snipers are my number one enemy. Not speed softers. Speed softers are fine. I get along with them real well because I can keep up with them. Like, I have no problem with being able to move fast on the field. My problem is getting hit in areas where I didn't see before, or getting hit from very long range. I'm an LMG guy at the end of the day. Excuse me, I'll also eating my pizza as well. I'm very hungry. Kyle Trent says, I bought the Arcturus Mod 1 8K after your video. I am not disappointed. Thing is sweet, though. Threw a Monstrum Cyborg RDS old and Stingray flashlight laser combo on it. Monstrum are crazy cheap, both 130. Hey, nice, dude. Kyle Trent, send a picture. Take a picture, put it on our Discord, and tag me. I'm always very keen on seeing a lot of your guys' build. I like seeing and getting inspiration from you guys too. Jack Zaplage, I got a second-hand MP9 by Katie Boy that hasn't been used in 6 years. Damn. Mags are still good, but what should I replace and upgrade first? Check to see what's working. That's the biggest thing. If everything is still functional, then you really don't need to do much. Maybe the bucking. I would say after 6 years, I would say the bucking might have, I don't know, I don't want to say dissolved or crumbled, but I have seen it happen before, where guns after so long, their buckings just become super freaking stiff, right? They can't be adjusted anymore. I would say maybe check the bucking, make sure that that's still in functioning order. You can always go ahead and change it out for a different one. I know Maple Leaf does have KWA spec ones are under KSC. You can get KSC hop-up buckings for that, and that's pretty much about it, dude. That's pretty much about it. Everything else is going to be like OEM replacement parts as need be. But if everything else is still working, then I would say you're pretty much set to go, man. Let's see here. My sniper went down today, and now I need to get it fixed. Oh, dude, Enigma of the Dragon. I'm so sorry. Nothing sucks more than when you actually have like a gun that you really like in your collection start to go down when you bring it to the field. Enigma of the Dragon. I got the green light for the Resident Evil themed zombie event. Hey, any suggestions or advice for running an airsoft event? Okay. Here's how I would suggest doing it. It depends on what time of day the event is going to take place. Now, what I would suggest for any zombie-themed event is making sure that you have good IFF, right? Being able to properly identify who's dead, who's a friend, who's a zombie. That makes things a lot easier, because if it's going to take place at night or in areas where there's going to be a lot of dark areas, nothing sucks more than getting freaking blue falconed by your own team. You know what I mean? Nothing sucks more than getting lit up by your own teammates, and then you have to turn into a zombie. You know what I mean? Like, that just freaking sucks. Like, it's not cool. It ain't cool. Right? I would say maybe have some type of lights of some kind, or like colored bands, letting people know, hey, I'm a zombie right now, that you can properly identify. That's one big thing, or one critique I notice of a lot of zombie events. Make sure that the zombies are actually, the people who are going to be playing them, they actually put a little more enthusiasm into it. You know what I mean? I know that that's not always the most fun, walking around getting shot, but you know what I mean? Like, it kind of sells the event. You get some people that are genuinely interested in doing an event like this and want to help with the immersive factor. The most fun zombie events I've had were, when we had moments with zombie actors that really sold it. You know what I mean? They were trying to have fun with it. They were trying to be scared, trying to give you a run for your money. You know what I mean? Like they weren't just walking around like all bored and disappointed. You know what I mean? Like it's just, nothing sucks more than an enthusiastic zombie. You know what I mean? It just kind of kills the mood for everything. Sleepy Hollow, what's a good inexpensive sniper that's decent out the box? Anything under 250? Hey, I got you. I got you, dog. Easiest thing in the world. Easiest thing in the freaking world, dude. Double VSR 10. I fucking love this gun. It's so freaking sweet. Look at that. What is that? 99? $99. Easy. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Quality of parts out the box are already freaking dope. Already shoots like 450 to like 500 FPS. Already good to go. The only thing you need, bucking an inner barrel, and you're pretty much set to go. Everything else is going to be all gravy at that point. You are set to go, and it's cheap too. Now, if you wanted something, a little bit more, you can definitely get yourself a little combo here, or you can get yourself a little scope to go along with it. Goes for about 150. Easy, dude. Easy. That's like a very easy thing. A lot of techs that I know that have experience working on VSR 10s and sniper rifles in general, they'll look at the internal quality of the double barrel VSR 10s and are actually very impressed with how well it performs. Like very, very impressed. What are you inside right now? I'm ordering a 410 Picatinny riser. The flashlight laser will fit the short top rail. When I get the AK-74, when it gets, I'll post it in the. I'll post a pic on the Discord. Hey, that's what's up, Kyle. That's what's up. I love seeing your guys' builds. I really do. I really, really enjoy seeing what you guys can actually put together. Okay, so continue with story time. Okay, so yeah, when we landed, after we finally passed, customs and have to go through all the freaking shit, right, to make sure that we pass through and, you know what I mean, no, we're not going to be put detained in the box and everything. We finally made it through, and we immediately had to go to the convention center. It was the Taipei World Trade Center, I believe that's what it was called. I believe that's the actual name for it. It's a big-ass building. Multi-tiered and everything, various levels. The show was going to be on the base floor. It was going to be on the ground level. Showed up, drove through the rain, and we immediately had to get to work setting up this booth and this table. We were able to get it done after a couple hours. And then after, I think we went to the hotel for a little bit, but then immediately we're like, all right, cool, we're going to go out to dinner. They were able to treat us to a very, very nice, sort of like family restaurant. Very nice. It was actually very, very cool. I appreciate the atmosphere. Oh my God. One thing about it too that I didn't realize, the quality of food in Asia is so good. Like, it's really, really good. I didn't have a single thing there that I was like, oh yeah, this is bad, or I'm not a really big fan of this. Everything tasted really, really good. Even the stuff that I was like kind of a little bit hesitant to, I just immediately tried it because I was like, hey, you never know, right? The quality of food there is really, really good. It definitely reminded me of what I've seen of when people describe, Japanese 7-Elevens. It's the same thing over there too, right? It's the same thing in Taiwan too, where like everything that I had at like the 7-Elevens there, or at Family Marts, or at a lot of these like convenies, they were all dope. They're all really, really good, and they have like a lot of really cool options in terms of food. And it was all really inexpensive. Like the cost of food is also really cheap too. It made me kind of depressed when I was asking, so this costs this much in Taiwanese dollars, but how much does this cost, in American USD? And they would like kind of equate it to like, how much it would be. It would be like $100, and you had like 10 different dishes, 10 rounds of different foods. 10 big plates of like different foods that you can share family style. And I was like, bruh, like this is like would be like easy $300-$400, USD. It's just crazy. The cost of food is so expensive here compared to like everywhere else in the world, especially there. And it kind of made me sad because I was like, man, I could eat out like almost every day and it would not affect my income whatsoever, But yeah, it was really, really good. And then Friday and Saturday were both show days. Friday was first day. Show day, we're immediately starting to show off everything, from the booth. We're talking to so many different people, showing off new products, and even going around ourselves, and then getting for our own channel, like working around and like getting, looking at all this B-roll, looking at all these different guns and everything. It was very cool. It was very, very sweet. I actually have some pictures here to go and show off. Let's see here. I'm gonna go here. I wanted to show this because these are cool. These are actually really, really sweet. Okay. I'll start off here. Look at this. Take a look at this shit. This shit is nuts. Look at that. That's freaking wild, dude. Freaking drum mag, the Saiga, like that's wild, dude. That is absolutely freaking insane, right? They had several versions of this, right? This is the booth literally right in front of us. They had some crazy ass customs, including this AK-12 on here, right? Or I'm sorry, and so the Saiga on here, dude. It was insane. It was absolutely nuts, dude. I like how they built it out too. I like the two tone that they got going on for it, right? That was absolutely wild seeing that. I would love to run something like this on the field. Look at that. Look at that. Looks gorgeous, dude. Look how they set it up too. I freaking love this, dude. This is so nice. This is so freaking nice. What the fuck is that with that missile from the last? Yeah, it's true. Yeah, they make airsoft missiles now. That was funny. That was absolutely fun. So they actually had like legit members of the Taiwanese military actually show up, and they were showing off some of their stuff, right? Some of their actual, like, I guess, gear and equipment that they were using. I don't know why they were there specifically, but yeah, that was interesting to see, like, actual armaments there and everything. I was like, oh, okay, this is cool. This is nice. Then we have some more stuff on here. This is going to be a new version of the MP9 that is going to be coming out as well. Now, the cool thing is, it's kind of weird that there is going to be an MP9 that exists out there when the KWA ecosystem already exists, more or less. But what's cool about this bad boy, it's the whole system that goes around for it, you know, new magazines and everything. Look at this. This is what it's actually going to be all about. Look at that. Look at this. The SPC on here, gas blowback, baby. Ooh. 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 Dude, this looks sick. I absolutely love this setup. And I asked Boaz about it. I was like, do you like it? Because it's basically just an MP9 with AR furniture. And he just looked at me. He's like, which is true. The SPC, Activision SPC, looks fucking cool, dude. And gas blowback, again, more gas blowbacks are on the way. That's kind of the big thing there, right? It's kind of the big thing in Asia right now is that, like we've been saying, you know, before. The Maruyama, yeah, that's what it's called. Maruyama. The current trend right now for Asian countries in terms of airsoft is going to be gas blowbacks. The weather definitely is a lot more agreeable for it because it's definitely warmer year round. It's definitely, even though it can be more humid, the temperature is definitely a lot warmer throughout the year. So gas blowbacks are typically going to work a lot better yearly. You know what I mean? And people are very much more so interested, not so much in performance, they're more so interested in just having a fun time shooting their airsoft gun and having a realistic experience. That is 100% what they are looking for more than anything. You know what I mean? So you could have like the best, you know, AG on the planet, but they're more often not going to be valuing instead going for a GBBR, going for a gas blowback of some kind because they just want the realism. You know what I mean? They don't have, you know, the constitutional right to bear arms like we do. They don't have that engraved in their constitution. So we're kind of used to it. You know what I mean? We like AGs, but at some point, I kid you not, within the next couple of years, we are going to see more and more GBRs and gas blowbacks in general hitting the scene. It's going to be, obviously there is some time, you know, there is going to be a little bit of lag time from what's popular in Asia where it disseminates into the US. But I kid you not, all this stuff is going to be hitting the US market, and I know some people are going to be very excited about it. I was very much excited for it. Going here. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Freaking sweet, Lois. Freaking cool, right? This is sweet. This is actually really fucking cool, right? We actually got to see a lot of the guys from oh my god, what's it called? Kazuna Works. They were there as well. They were talking about their MKW and their KW15, how they were going to be coming out with more stuff for it to support it because they want the system to obviously, you know, work. They want there to be a healthy ecosystem for their platform, which I can honestly respect. I think if a company does that, that means they truly care, right? More Maruyama stuff. Look at this. 5.56 as well. Dude, look at that. It's very boxy. It's a very boxy design. I kind of dig it, baby. I kind of dig it, if you know what I mean. Right? Look at that. Very, very cool. This one is going to be using the VFC GBR system. So that's, in case you guys were wondering, Maruyama is going to be using VFC system. So that's the spec that it's going to be rocking with. So more GBRs on there as well. Yeah, we got another one with the drummy on there as well. Another Saiga 12 shorty. Look at that. That's cool, dude. Like, you cannot tell me that shit don't look intimidating. Some boy shows up to the field looking with this. Oh boy, about to make a name for himself there. You're gonna remember what happened here today. Like it's cool. It's very cool, right? SPC is so fire. I dig it. Yeah, dude. Yeah. All right, you're going through. Yep, more. We got the horizontal angle of it as well. Very nice. Very, very nice. Maruyama's been coming up with a lot of crazy stuff. Oh yeah, and this is the video, right? Here's me. I had to man the shooting range, but the problem was I didn't speak the language too well. So again, it was like some people had no idea what I was saying. They were just nodding their head and smiling, and I was like, "Oh, he's doing the smile and wave, the smile and wave, boys, just smile and wave." I'll move that over to the side right now. But yeah, it was cool, dude. I got to see so much shit there. Again, I think my favorite thing was probably the night vision, saying the K1A2 and the K2 rifle. Those things were amazing. Again, there were a lot of other stuff out there. There were, MCXs up the wazoo. There were SIG Spears, you know what I mean? You had your SIG Spears, you had your 308, like SIGs. It was cool to see because they were basically all just like these premium gas blowback kits. But the thing is, we will never be able to carry those because they're just not officially licensed. It sucks. It really does suck. It's gonna be some time before we get an officially licensed SIG Spear replica, whether it be AEG or gas blowback. I feel like it's gonna be some time before we get either of those in an official capacity. That's not just like, hey, this like one specialty shop is like making like a couple hundred of these and that's it. You know what I mean? And they're selling for like over $1,000. That was a very common sight to see. You'd see a lot of these gas blowback kits for like MWS systems that were cool, that were tight, but like I don't know, man. And even then, it doesn't even speak to the level of quality and like in terms of like how well it will perform. It might actually not even. It might suck. That was a big thing with these two, is that a lot of these kits that are out there, they might actually suck, but you're just doing it because it's like it's cool. You know what I mean? You're doing it because it's look cool. It's a flex, which is what a lot of guys there seem to really care about. They really like to do the whole, oh, my toy gun is better than your toy gun, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that per se. You know what I mean? You want to be able to flex. You want to have something that's really nice, have some type of collectible. But I definitely want to be able to offer. If we're gonna bring here's the thing: if we're gonna bring gas blowbacks to the States, they gotta work. You know what I mean? We gotta make sure we do some crazy trial and error, some crazy QC for them, some R&D on these bad boys. Because if we bring gas blowbacks in, everyone's gonna jump on it. Everyone's gonna jump on it because they want something, to get into that gas blowback game. But they're going to be incredibly disappointed, and we're going to get more and more people that just walk away from it. They're like, man, this was supposed to be the best of the best. It doesn't work, right? It's obviously more temperamental, you know what I mean? So we got to make sure that we try to foolproof a lot of the gas blowbacks that we do bring in. Now, on the DL, we are going to be distributing some GBR systems, MWS clones as well. They're going to be coming very soon. Well, I actually got to get my hands-on impression. I wasn't able to record it, but I was able to get my first impressions on a lot of stuff that we are going to be distributing very soon. I'm very impressed. I'm very much excited for what we are going to be unveiling in the next couple of years. And I hopefully very soon, some of this stuff is actually going to be coming out even sooner than we realized, and I'm very much looking forward to it. I will leave it at that. Because I don't want to go into too much detail about it, but it is very cool knowing that we are definitely going to be supporting the MWS system. You will be seeing them in the future. Again, just a lot of stuff right now is still in development. A lot of stuff is still in the works, but it is still coming out. Yeah. And the fact that I was able to hold several versions of it, I was like, yeah, this is cool. Yeah, this is freaking sweet, dude. This is really, really cool. And then the price point, the affordable. Okay, I can't go into what you do, but affordable MWSs, it's coming. It's coming. I was very much happy for it. Jose Rodriguez, not too much for VFC systems, like other than the Maruyama. Maruyama was like the only one that I saw that was using the VFC systems. Most of it is going to be using the MWS because it's the most popular right now. Hell yeah, bring the GBR to us. Yeah, dude, Thomas we definitely are. It's an eventuality. It's going to happen. It's not a matter of when. It's not a matter of if. It's a matter of when. You know what I mean? That's mighty fine, intelligent design. I want them all. Dude, Dartry, yeah, same. Some of them I was like, dude, this looks so fucking cool. Affordable, you say? Yeah, very much affordable. Compared to like an actual MWS? Yeah. It's going to be wild. Maximus Airsoft Cisco. Oh, what the fuck? What the hell? I was not expecting to see that. Maximus Airsoft, I'll let him know. I'll let him know you said that. What is your favorite miracle shot? Man, my allergies are going crazy right now. And even though the dragon, what is your favorite miracle shot that shouldn't have hit that you were able to pull off story? Ooh, Enemy of the Dragon. That's a good question. There was one time. This was 2021. No, 2022. Yeah, 2 years ago. I had just finished upgrading, adding some more stuff, and tuning up my 249. I had put some upgrades into it, but I had definitely worn out the parts. I go ham with my 249. I use it like it's God intended. I lay down the hate, right? Only downside, it definitely puts a lot more strain on the internals, and eventually I do break them. Not very common, but it does happen after a couple years. But I just got finished having it tuned, replace some parts, and it was the first time bringing it out to the field for a while. I was at Wildlands, and I went with the homies, you know what I mean? Cisco, this is one of the few times Cisco had actually gone out to Wildlands with us, and he was rocking his DMR. You know, he wanted to play the long range game. He wanted to play the long game. A lot of my homies brought out their DMRs, and they decided to single me out and force me to join the enemy team against me. And I was like, what the frick, guys? What are you doing? Why you betray me like this, you know? But they're like, no, I want to kill you. I want to go and shoot you. So I was like, all right, I see how this goes. Screw you guys. I'm going to lead my team to victory. So immediately the game starts, and I can already hear the BBs whizzing past my head. I'm like, oh, shit. There are like 4 dudes that I know, 4 of my close friends, all with DMRs that are on the other side of the map. And they're gunning for me because you can see each other like in this little valley, 2 hills, fire base. If you guys know the map at Wildlands, they're on the other side, and they can very clearly see me moving around. So I just said, "Fuck it!" I start booking it. I start running around, trying to get to the outer edge of the valley itself, trying to stay hidden in the bushes so they don't see me. And then I'm like, okay, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hit them, but I'm going to try my damnedest to try to just like lay down as much suppressor fire as I can. So I see where they're at, and I like adjust my hop up all the way. I'm like, fuck it. I'm running 3-2s right now. Wherever happens, happens. I tune it all the way just so I can try to see if I can maybe try to hit get the range that I need to, which wasn't smart, but I did it anyway. And I just start firing like little bursts throughout because I can see their heads poking out of the little like area where they're just sitting. Most people can't reach them, and I'm able to maybe like pop off a few rounds, but I don't check. I pop a few rounds and I go. Pop a few rounds and I go. Right? Towards the end of the match, we're all walking back to the staging area. And all my friends catch up with me, and they're like, "Dude, what the hell? Why do you run so fast?" They're like, "You're a 3-speed, 3-armor operator from Siege." I got so because at the time I was running even bulkier kit. They're like, dude, you have like all this kit on, and you still run that fast. It's not fair. And they're like, you shot us from across the map. I was like, are you sure? He's like, dude, we could hear your gun shooting. We know that was you. I must have been like, God, like halfway across the map, right? I thought I was just arguing. I didn't realize I was actually hitting my targets. You know what I mean? I was just lobbing down a few different BBs, and I was able to hit all 4 of my friends, like in a row. They would all just get donked. Headshots, apparently. I was not expecting this. It was at that moment that I realized, man, I have probably the longest ranged LMG on the planet, and I'm very much happy for it. But yeah, that was the sort of like miracle shot that I was able to form, but that I should not have, that I had no right of hitting. But yeah, man, that was probably the miracle shot. Okay. So going back to Taiwan story. So Friday night ends, right? Night ends on a high note. We have some nice dinner. We have some nice food. Go back to the hotel, and I was warned that because of the jet lag, I would end up waking up like super early. But I was like, no, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna sleep through the whole night. Me thinking I know everything, and then I go to bed, and then sure enough, I wake up at 3 a.m. I wake up at 3 a.m, and I cannot go back to sleep. But the worst part about it, I start feeling a little sick. I start feeling a little under the weather. My throat's a little scratchy. I'm like, oh no, this is not good. And I should have known this would have happened, considering like a lot of the people around me were like coughing like crazy. Especially a lot of the older people that were on the flight. It's like, oh, god dang it. Leave it to the old people to start spreading their germs. Not give a fuck. So they got me sick. I was sick with a cold. It started ravaging me up on Saturday. I still had to pull through because, like, we're here to work. We're here to get a job done. So Saturday, I was able to do my job. I was showing off new products. I was walking around with Boaz and Boss Man. We were looking at new shit together. We were presenting. We got a lot of content we needed for this week's main upload. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Part 1, by the way. It's part 1 of part 2. You're going to like it. Going live tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Make sure you're there when the video drops and you give it a like, baby. But yeah, so that one, we were able to get a lot of content filmed for that. I was just showing off, walking around, looking at all this new stuff. You're going to like the stuff you see. It's very, very cool. But I was dying on the inside. I was smiling and, going through it, but man, everyone was saying like that I was working with was like, dude, you look like crap right now. Like my eyes were droopy. I had to take some. I also ended up taking like some medication, some like cold medicine there. Oh my god, dude, Asian medication, brother, that shit is way more potent. That shit is way more effective than anything we got here in the U.S., dude. Anything we got here in the U.S., that shit is insane. That was like a nuclear bomb for my sinuses. It cleared it out. I was like, oh, I feel great. I feel good, dude. It was awesome. And then afterwards, of course, after we were done with the day, we ended up going to a karaoke bar. We ended up going to a karaoke bar. They had like a really cool restaurant too. They brought out a lot of different dishes out there that were also still really good. Like a lot of really, really good food. Everything from like stews, noodle soups, different types of chicken, different types of meats. Different types, all this type of crazy ass food, right? It was all really delicious. And of course, Boaz goes crazy with the karaoke. Boaz actually loves karaoke. He secretly loves karaoke, dude. He loves his karaoke. He was singing Creed. It was crazy. I gotta find the video and share it to him. Share it to all you guys. But we ended up going home after that. Then Sunday came. Sunday, I was trying to get to the venue, but I was like really sick, and I was asked, you know what, like I'm feeling too sick. Maybe I should just go home, right? Go to the hotel and just try to relax as much as possible and get some rest, take more medicine, and just chill out. So I was like, all right. So I ended up taking a walk. I ended up kind of just walking around Taipei for a little bit. I just went through like all these different parks and shit. It was cool, dude. It was really, really sweet. Like, again, I wish I had more time to just kind of explore the whole city to myself, because I would have loved to have gone to like the night market. That's the one thing. Next year, though, I will go to the night. Can he actually say no? He can't. Real well, he cannot. But he is very enthusiastic when he does. So very, very cool. It's good judge of character. He's very enthusiastic and upbeat about it. Yeah, no. So I started like walking around. Went to like a park. I started walking through all this. Like everyone would like look at me because I'm pretty sure I just look so out of place with my goddamn blue hair and I'm, brown. But I still had fun, man. Like it was cool. I had to go to like 7 different like fucking Family Marts and 7-Elevens just to find a goddamn phone charger, because Boaz actually took mine. He didn't realize it until after the whole trip. So I had to buy a new one. Yeah, no, it was cool, dude. It was really, really sweet. After some rest, we all met up again at the hotel and we packed up all of our shit and we headed out for dinner. We had a dim sum. We had some dim sum for dinner. Very, very. I love dim sum. I actually really, really like dim sum. It was very, very cool. Very, very cool. A lot of different dishes again. Like way too much food for me to even possibly handle. And I eat a lot. It was just way too much for me and Boaz combined. Our forces together were not strong enough, man. We had like so many people with us in our party too. Whenever we would eat, it was just never enough. We needed more hands. We needed more people. But it was cool. And then afterwards, we got on the flight. This is Sunday night, mind you. This is Sunday night. We go and get back on the flight. Now the flight return back was actually like shorter. It was actually shorter by like 3-4 hours, right? Here's the problem. This one was very different. Instead of it being turbulence all throughout the entire thing, at first there was a slight bit of turbulence at first, but then it kind of settled, you know what I mean? And I was actually handling pretty well. I was kind of trying to like hype myself up, like, okay, it's fine, nothing's gonna happen, we're all good, stay calm. And it was working. It was actually working. And then for a long stint of the flight, we actually were pretty smooth sailing. Now, you get a bump here and there, but like nothing crazy, nothing to really, shook my attention. So I watched hella movies. The flight that we had was actually really cool because they actually came loaded with a ton of movies, like modern movies too. Not all of them were, some of them were older, but a bunch of random movies. I watched like Dune 1 and 2 back to back, a bunch of other movies as well. to just try to pass the time. You know what I mean? To keep my mind like occupied on something other than the flight itself. But towards the end, the last hour of the flight, oh my goodness, that shit. I'm not even joking. We're on the plane, and all of a sudden, I feel it in my stomach. The plane just drops a little bit. Like we just straight up drop a little bit. You know what I mean? And then like for a few seconds, you feel it. And I was like, oh my fucking God. Dude, I hate that feeling. I hate that feeling you get in your stomach when you're like, just when you drop or like when you fall. Dude, dude, it was nuts. It was absolutely wild. Like I was scared shitless. And I was like telling myself, I was like, I'm fine. You're okay. And then we drop. I'm like, I'm not fine. I'm not okay. I'm about to cry. And we eventually level out and it's fine. Towards the end, it starts getting a little calmer, but the general landing, the descent was like pretty bad. It was pretty bad. It wasn't terrible. I've talked to some of the other guys like Boss Man, who have done the Taiwan trip like several times because they frequent the country very much. And I was like, so how was the flight? How does this normally compare to what you guys normally do? He's like, it was choppy, but it's not the worst. Like they've had way worse flights before. And I'm like, oh my God, how do you guys deal with this, man? How do you do it? Was it called air pockets? Yeah, dude, I hate them. I hate them. I hate air pockets. I prefer my hot pockets. Okay, air pockets not good. Hot pockets good. All right, I don't like it. But yeah, no, it was cool. Finally touched down, and I was like blessing the ground that I was standing on. I was like, thank God for solid ground, for solid land. Nothing's moving. We're all fine. I was very much happy. I was exhausted at that point. I was very much exhausted. Thank you, Boss Man. Thank you, everyone that took us out there. And thank you for giving us that Monday off. Because, oh my God, dude, I slept. You know what I was going to say? When I came back, I crashed so hard. I crashed so freaking hard. I slept like all day Monday. I really slept in. Like, I woke up, took Jazz to work, immediately went back to bed, and I was asleep till like 1 in the afternoon, like almost 2 o'clock, and I'm barely waking up. It was wild. It was a fun trip though. It was a really fun trip. I know Boss Man was feeling bad about the flight for me, how scared I was and how bad I take to flying. But honestly, I would do it again. I would do it again. It's terrifying, but I mean, like, it's cool. Like, I like being there. My favorite part about the whole trip, like, yes, I love food. I love eating. But my favorite part about the whole trip actually just was being at the convention. The moments where I wasn't presenting new products and I was actually going out myself to see all the new stuff, that was the most fun part. Like, I love that shit, dude. Like, I love seeing all this cool shit out there. It was what's crazy? I didn't realize that we had viewers out in Taiwan. I didn't realize, because when I would walk around, or even at like the Lancer booth when I was hanging out there and showing off new products, I'd have people come up to me and be like, "Oh, are you Isaias Airsoft GI?" And I was like, obviously like broken English, and I'm like, "Yeah, that is me." And they're like, "Oh, can I take a picture?" And I'm like, "Dude, absolutely." So I would like do selfies with people. It was crazy, dude. I was not expecting to have like an audience, in Taiwan. It's crazy that we had that many people going up to Boaz and myself asking for pictures. I like constantly bumped into US Airsoft Scott. I kept trying to fist fight him in the middle of the show. I kept bullying him too. I was like, "Get your fucking," because we'd be filming there and he'd show up. I'm like, "No, we're filming here." So I'd kick the shit out of him, try to get him out of the way. I saw Christoph Novrich a few times. We just kind of said what's up to each other. I really liked hanging with the guys from what are they called? From Vorsk. They were really cool. Vorsk, Newprol, same company by the way. They're really tight. He was like the guy who was like actually super like chill. He was really nice when he approached me, and he was like very appreciative. He's like, "Oh, we saw your video on talking about our product." I think he had like a French kind of accent, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know where he's actually from. He might be Belgian. He was like, "Yeah, we saw your video promoting our products, and wanted to say we really appreciate all the work that you do for us." I'm like, "Yeah, man, no worries, dude. It's awesome, dude. I'm glad. I'm honest with all of my reviews. I like your product. I like the stuff that you have." And they got to show us some some behind the scenes stuff. You know what I mean? Some cool not released stuff yet. I was very much excited for that. I was very much like so stoked to be seeing like Boaz and I were like looking at each other like, okay, this is pretty sweet. Not gonna lie, this is pretty poggers. This is pretty poggers that we actually get to see a lot of the stuff that he's like, okay, I can show you, but I can't show anyone else. Don't tell anyone that I'm doing this. And I'm like, oh, okay. So we get to see some of this. I won't say what it is. I'm not gonna spoil it. I want to keep my job. Thank you very much. Isaias got drunk in Taiwan. I did not get drunk. I had like a few shots of soju, maybe like. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. I only drank like soju with or like Chinese or what? Yeah, it's Chinese wine, no Chinese beer, which actually wasn't bad. I actually kind of liked the Chinese beer that they gave me. It was kind of light. It wasn't super bitter. It was more than like soda, more than anything, to be honest. All right, guys, it is now 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Guys, that is going to be it for tonight's live stream. Guys, I had a lot of fun. I missed doing this when I was in Taiwan. I had a blast hanging out with every single one of you guys. It was cool, man. It was very, very cool. I very much would like to do the Taiwan trip again. I'm actually going to give you little spoilers. Your boy and Boaz will be doing a very similar trip. We will be hitting up SHOT Show for 2025, man. It's going to be very, very interesting. We're going to be going to SHOT Show. We're going to be going to Vegas. It's going to be a very, very interesting trip. Boaz really likes Vegas for some reason. I'm going to kind of concerned, but we'll see how I survive. But it's going to be very, very cool. We're going to go into SHOT Show as well. Be getting coverage of that. But make sure that you guys stay tuned for tomorrow's main video. Again, it'll be going live very, very soon tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, talking about what we saw at MON, showing off a lot of the products. So again, there's a lot of cool stuff you guys are going to want to check out, and there's going to be a part 1 and part 2, so stay tuned for that. Guys, appreciate every single one of you guys for placing your orders. It's the most direct way to support the channel. I appreciate every single one of you guys' views. It means the world to me that you guys choose to spend your free time after all this time. Spend your free time hanging out with myself and the rest of the Mayo Gang. I don't know how I'm still here, but we're gonna keep rolling with it. I appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys have yourself a fantastic night, and I'll see you guys in the AM. Take it easy, guys. Have yourself a good one.